All right, it's time. Another week. ZTGD Radio. This episode 882, and I gotta get the date right. It's February 24th, because everybody was dead yesterday. So I resurrected them with my Pokemon Resurrection Machine.
I was in multiple escape rooms. Sorry.
I was unconscious because I was back issues.
Yeah, Terrence actually had to be revived. I was trying to not end up environmental storytelling skeleton.
But
nice.
Yeah, as you can hear, we have Terrence and Anthony with us. Wombat said he might join, but I don't know. That jet might be a little jet lagged. Coming home from work.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know, when you travel the world like that.
He's got to get his crabgrass.
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember the real name of it, so I just call it crabgrass. I don't know. But anyway, we might have a few things to talk about this week. There might have been some game news. I don't know.
Man, it's been a week.
I don't know if you know this or not. The Xbox is dead. Again.
It's dead.
For the 477th
You know what? In all of this nonsense,
time.
Right. I haven't seen one video from our neighborhood. Xbox is dead.
I don't want to see
video
any.
maker.
Why would?
No, I don't want to.
I'm sure it exists. You know it exists.
Why would you even bring it up?
Has to.
Yeah.
He was gone. I didn't think of him. And then you bring him up.
That's my bad.
And it's like, you know.
What's up, Anthony? This is Dreamcast guy here. Today, gamers, we're talking about the death of Xbox again.
That was perfect. The pause and
but on the video, I held up my controller. I was like, "Death of Xbox again."
Yeah. God, that guy.
Like,
we're not even 5 minutes in, and I just want to leave.
Damn. Okay, I'm sorry, Anthony. My bad. Let me bring you back.
I hate him so much.
My bad.
It's
Anthony,
like
my bad.
I get it. Look, we're on a podcast. We have our own shitty take. I have my own shitty takes. I won't even throw in everybody else. I have my own shitty takes. It's just, it's like it's a bad take, and then you know what? Sometimes you're wrong, and whatever. But it's like when you're a grifting asshole, like you know what I mean? Like, is it even a take? Or is it just a grift?
I want to welcome you to year 20 of my terrible takes. That's how long the show's been going.
The show was full of terrible take. Like I definitely don't think that my take on shit is any better than anybody. My take is shitty too.
Yeah,
man.
but like at the same time, again, none of us are making money off of this.
Exactly.
So it's like it's a bad take.
You got to pay for the rent.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd have to pay for it. Yeah, you just
Even if I did, I'd do something else because I have some self-respect.
Well, it's not even just the self-respect, right, Anthony. It's just there's no effort in grifting content. There's zero effort.
It is.
Like I could go on YouTube.
No, the effort is being spineless and still being able to stand up straight. You know, I'm sure that takes a lot of effort.
I could literally go on YouTube.
That's the reason why slugs are like more horizontal than they are tall.
I could literally go on YouTube and start an Xbox is Dead channel. I have 500,000 subscribers by tomorrow. Anyway, we should kick off, start talking about video games.
State of gaming. Just followed up by a shotgun blast. Podcast ends.
Blast.
He's got some shit he needs to work through.
Fucking Christ almighty. I hate this fucking hobby sometimes.
We'll start with you, Anthony, because you sound like you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
What you playing?
If it isn't the people that are in the hobby, it's the people that are making things for the hobby. Oh, it's so much fun. I've been playing fucking not a new game. I needed something as a palate cleanser because boy, I didn't want to. I stepped away from Zelda and I just have not been able to drive enough effort into like going and finishing it. I'm close. I'm sorry. Like I don't feel the drive to.
So you're edging Zelda.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Is it the new one you're talking about?
Echoes of Wisdom. No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Zelda, the actual one where you play Zelda.
Yeah.
Is that not the newest? Like technically?
Is it?
Oh, I guess it is.
Is that after Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, it's definitely after Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't remember, man.
I feel bad
because like Tears of the Kingdom was broken between. It was broken.
I guess if you count the Koei
Wild and then
the Warriors game.
They don't even call it Zelda.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's Hyrule Warriors.
That's because it's all of the Warriors.
Never called it Zelda. No, I'm just saying, but it's not even Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors.
What's crazy is this game is kind of the Legend of Zelda.
Like for real?
Yeah, like for real.
Whatever. Well, I mean, technically, they all have had like.
Yeah, but this is her in her origin story for Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, you're talking Hyrule Warriors.
Yes,
sorry, I thought you were talking Echoes of Wisdom.
No,
I suppose. But, yeah, okay, fair. Yeah. All right. I'm not putting a lot of effort into figuring out what the fuck they're doing anymore.
That Zelda timeline, dog.
Who cares?
It's crazy.
Honestly, if you want more story, read the mangas. Fuck everything else.
I don't know how to read.
Well, you're not playing Zelda then. Because none of that shit's voice acted.
I was gonna say they don't speak, so yeah, you ain't playing those Zelda.
Yeah, except for like 7 cutscenes, you're fucked. I played Project Warlock, which is a boomer shooter. I played it in the past. I never finished it. Went back to it. I'm just trying to finish that up. I'm not getting all the achievements, so I'm not playing this on the hardest difficulty. I'm not getting all the secrets. I've gotten most of the secrets, but there's like 2 levels where I was just like, one, I think they're bugged, and the other one, I fucked up and was just like, fuck it, I don't give enough of a shit anymore. Just finish this goddamn game. So.
That it?
Yeah, it's a Doom clone. Yeah.
All right. We're off to a blazing start.
Well, okay. All right then.
You want to go, Terrence?
I guess it's my turn. I can, yeah. I mean, I've played a lot of stuff. I played stuff for review. Some of it I can't talk about yet. Like I can't talk about Icarus yet because that's been pushed back. What? There's something else. Oh, Sumerian 6. Yeah, that's next
not
week.
out. That's not out. Yeah.
Which is weird because that's on PC.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah.
I hate when they do that.
I'm sure. But I'm sure when people get the new Legacy of Kain remaster, they'll be like, "There's an embargo." Like, huh?
Yeah, right. Like what? But for why? Well,
don't spoil that story. There's no way you could figure it out if we didn't tell you.
There's 120 YouTube videos that stitch together all the cutscenes of those games into like, like movies where you can get the story, like, and they go embargo it. Like, bro, come on, man, come on.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Right. So what have I played? So I picked up a couple of things, on sale. The Black Myth Wukong was on sale, and I grabbed that.
Well, that was expensive.
So did I. I haven't played it, but I did pick that up as well.
That sale, nice. Like I saw it was on sale, and I was like, for $45?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, mine ended up being cheaper because I had $20 in Xbox monies.
Oh, so okay.
I only paid like $25 for it. That's why I copped. Yeah, because I had like $20 in that Xbox.
I did that recently and bought the RoboCop expansion thing.
Hell yeah.
I had like $20 worth of gift certificates. I
game's
bought
good.
that, and well, no, I had 40, and I bought that and
Unfinished
Pac-Man.
business.
Nice. Wait, what'd you say, Anthony? You finished it?
No, he said it's called
No, it's
unfinished
unfinished
business. Do we have lag?
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
we have lag.
No, I'm
you know
just
what? If we do,
probably
it might be
not
me.
coming through.
Oh, okay. Because I know I have some issues. I'm trying to get my system together, man. This is the wireless is anyway. Black Myth Wukong. It is really good. I'm not a Souls fan, as y'all know. But I know Ryan had said some things like, you might actually like this because it's more about the dodging than like the blocks and the parries and stuff like that. And he's right. Like I've fought 2 bosses. I had trouble on the first. Well, he's like a werewolf thing. I don't know. I died like once on him, and it was just because I zigged when I should have zagged. But really, I mean, it's very much playable. And I'm not beating my head against the wall like I do or have done in the past with some of those other Souls-born games. And it's beautiful. This is a very pretty game.
How fucked up is his voice, though?
What the story is. It's very, very fucked up. Is his voice actually?
He sounds like Skeletor or some
and then
shit.
the
He's like, I'm the Monkey King.
Yeah, the voiceovers are funny, but the game is actually a lot of fun. What else have I played? Played some Arc Raiders. I checked out. I don't know if I talked. Oh, it might have came out this week. The demo for Echo Generation 2 came up on Xbox, and that actually, I don't know if any of y'all played. That's actually
I played
cool.
the first one.
It uses cards. Okay. I played I didn't finish the first one, but I played it, and that was actually enjoyable. I did enjoy that game. This one is different, like a different setting. You're like a superhero, kind of like your kid. This kid has powers, and you were like locked up, and you're like escaping, and like you do your attacks and different stuff with the cards. So it's kind of like Marvel Midnight Suns in that regard. So it's not like you're not actually playing like Queen's Blood or some shit. So. But if you enjoyed the first one, like, yeah, I encourage check out the demo. It was definitely a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the release of that game, for sure.
Well, they done ruined it for me.
I know, because they put them cards in there. No,
Fuck them cards, man.
I'm telling you though, it's just the attacks. Like it's not.
I don't
you're not
care.
actually playing.
I don't want no cards. What was the GameCube RPG that used cards? Was that Baten Kaitos? Well,
Yes.
Actually, I think it was.
Yeah, because there was 2 of those and had the cards, and I was like, man, this game looks cool. And I played it. I was like, nope.
Didn't that just get re-released? Like last year?
Yeah, on the Switch. Only on the Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, are you thinking of Baten Kaitos? Because that is the case, but there's also Lost Kingdoms.
Maybe I'm thinking of Lost Kingdoms.
I think you're thinking Lost Kingdoms. I don't think Baten Kaitos, which it does have cards as well. But that's Lost Kingdoms is the one where you also have like a grid that you move your characters on.
Oh, I played this.
No,
yep, I played Lost Kingdoms.
Was that the one I'm thinking of?
these.
So there were 2 of the game I'm thinking of. They both had cards, and in the second game you had like a very effeminate sidekick that danced while you were fighting. Is that Lost Kingdom?
I think that might be Lost Kingdoms too.
Okay. They were both GameCube games.
Are you a female? Are you a woman in Lost Kingdom?
In the first one you are, but I thought the second one you were a dude.
This looks like a woman on the cover.
Maybe I'm thinking of Baten Kaitos then.
New heroine. So yeah, it's a girl.
That's not a good sign when I can't tell which game I'm thinking of.
Well, I'm going to be honest. How often do you have 2 RPG series that use cards that just happen to have only come out on one console at the time?
Dude.
Right?
And both of them had a sequel.
Both two games in both series, both strictly GameCube exclusives at the time. That's weird.
It's one of them games.
Crazy, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Well, I hate both of them. Let's just put that out there.
Fucking congratulations.
Thank you.
Fucking participation medal.
Thank you. That's what this generation is about, participation medals. So I'm on.
No. Stop that. That is bullshit by the parents who didn't want their special little kids to feel bad about not being winners. That's who to blame, not the generation that fucking was upset that they lost. The parents that sucked and didn't want to parent are the problems. Enough of that shit.
I don't put that trophy on the shelf.
Right?
Congratulations, you made last place.
Yeah. Although I did purposely try for last place in cross country because I was not interested in running, and they made the whole school do it.
I didn't have to try.
Well, let me rephrase that.
That's
I was already in the end of it, and I just went, I could really force myself to just be the last person, and they have to hand me the number that I got, and I'm going to be very proud with the number that I received. I don't remember what it was. I don't care anymore. I didn't want to do it. So
I didn't either.
I mean, I feel it.
Hey, it's hot we're just out of summer and it's gonna be dry as shit. Do you want to walk around a big area? No, I don't.
I don't want to do anything but sit on my fat ass.
I don't have a fat ass. I don't want to fucking go outside and walk.
I don't do that now.
How could we make this less pleasurable? I don't know. No trees. Let's do no trees. So it's just the fucking sun. Cool.
Yeah, that's terrible.
What
That
game
is
are we
awful.
talking about? I done forgot.
Lost Kingdom, but the mate would.
Echoes
I
of
don't
Generation.
know.
Echo
Oh my God,
Generation.
Echo Generation 2.
That's the one.
Yeah,
okay.
the demo. Okay. We can move on.
Congratulations. Derailment achieved.
Yeah, that. Dunk. You got an achievement. Played Romeo is a Dead Man.
Before you go into that, speaking of derailment,
Yeah.
you know the trolley problem
No.
where it's like there's one person tied to one track and 5 people tied to the other, and it's going to hit the 5 people if you don't hit the switch. But if you don't hit the switch, then you're not potentially at fault for that killing that one person. What's the right decision? Train derailment. That's the answer. Derail the train.
I thought you said these
It's a
late
lot
shows
easier
were
than you
funny.
think. Sorry?
I thought you said these late shows were funny, and you tell that?
It's just annoying. I hate the trolley problem. It's so fucking stupid. A bunch of people fight over the morality of it. I don't know. Derail the train.
I mean, yeah, I actually.
You've never implied there's people at the trains. What the fuck are we talking about? Stupid ass fucking thought experiment.
Fucking Anthony, Mr.
Right.
Glass over there.
Fucking thought experiment. Get some bitches, touch some grass. Just not in the summer.
But okay, Romeo is a Dead Man. I liked that game.
Yep.
I know the reviews are very mixed for it. I'm enjoying what I played. It is of course batshit crazy, and that's because it's a Suda game, so of course. But I gotta say, and I don't know how you feel about it, this is probably the best playing Suda game I've played. Like gameplay wise and
Over,
mechanics. Like I haven't really had
Shadows of the
some shit
Damned?
must happen later.
Yes, it's much better than Shadows of the Damned.
It's better than Shadows of the Damned.
Play-wise.
Play-wise.
Shadows of the Damned plays like a lesser Resident Evil.
No More Heroes 3 was his best playing game before this one, for sure.
Okay, all right.
And I was playing that last week because I picked that up because
Mm-hmm.
it was like $2.99, and that played really well too. And then I'm getting into and that's actually funny because that's when you do the different fights, like when in No More Heroes 3, when you end a fight, I think it's like die or killed or something, and then like in this one it does the same thing where like it's like a splash screen and then like it's repeating the line that you got where you killed the enemy or whatever. So there's a lot of similarities, but yeah, gameplay wise, this feels really good. So props to him for leveling up his game. That's great.
Yeah, after 20 years,
really
he finally figured it out.
Listen, baby steps. You see, he's taking baby steps.
Yeah,
but it's definitely a lot of fun. The other one, well, I'm playing this for review, is Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. This is the game. It's kind of like FTL. Because it's kind of like a survival roguelike game. And the hook here for Star Trek fans, more so probably for Star Trek Voyager fans, which I'm Voyager is okay. I only watched Voyager because Deep Space Nine had went off the air and Voyager was the only thing that was on. So I started watching that show I think it was the season that 7 of 9 ended up joining the crew, because that was like the big cliffhanger from the last season or whatever. But I digress. So in this game, or the premise of the show, Voyager gets trapped on the other side of the galaxy, and it's like a 78-year journey home. And the series documents that. Of course, they make it in the end, and it's through various stuff that happens. But in this game, you can rewrite that. So it's you can make the same decisions that Janeway made, which is the captain of the ship, that they made during the show, or you can do your own thing. So one of the very first ones that you can make that changes things is when they initially get pulled into the Delta Quadrant by the caretaker. It's this entity that's a long story, but they get pulled into the Delta Quadrant. They have the opportunity to either have him send them back home, where they could just leave all this alone, or they can help him help this other species. But to do that, they would have to destroy his array, which would strand them, which of course in the show is what they did, and that's why they got stuck there, because the Federation is all about helping and good guys and stuff like that. But in the game, you can totally just be like, nah, fuck that, we want to go home. And I did that, and you get an achievement because you got an ending, obviously a bad ending. They made it back home, but the Ocampan people got killed, the Kazon, and then all the other stuff that their presence affected the Delta Quadrant never happened. So it's kind of neat. The premise of it is neat. The gameplay is very monotonous. It's very text heavy. So they have voices, but it's not voices like in the story where the different characters are talking. It's kind of like a log entry, and they got a couple of the actors that were in Star Trek Voyager, the Tim Russ who plays Tuvok, and what's his name, Robert Duncan McNeil, I believe, who plays Tom Paris. They kind of read like a summary kind of thing that get people up to speed, so it kind of fills in the gaps where if you had watched the show, you would know that type of stuff. But like the actual moment-to-moment gameplay is not voiced. It's all text-based, so you're reading everything. And even the gameplay itself, you're dealing with not necessarily menus, but like you have like a cutout of the ship. And if you think of the ship and it's like cut down the middle and you move that side, you can see all these different buildings and stuff. And it's there, or rooms, not buildings, excuse me. It's there that you will like, because the ship had a lot of damage, so you'll have to like clear the destruction in rooms, and you can build, science labs and crew quarters and all this other stuff. So it kind of falls into that not even falls, it is that survival mechanic, because resources are slim, so you have to go to different planets to scan for resources. But in the show, that would equate beaming down and interacting with stuff. And in this game, that equates to you holding the X button. You know what I mean? And the scan is done. So I'm saying all that to say this. You really got to have to be a fan of the source material, I think, to really enjoy this game. I don't foresee anybody that's just like, unless they just really like these kind of text-based, really kind of limited interaction type of games. And then, too, this has, I can't think of the word, but like Baldur's Gate. So, like, it's like dice rolls. Like, all the stuff is chance. But it's fucking, the AI is just skewed to make you fail. Like, because you'll end up with, like, a 1, the equivalent of a 1 in D&D more often than not. And it's really frustrating. And there is no difficulty levels for you to pick. And it's like, bruh, like, what are we doing? Like, and I get it. I mean, you're rolling the dice every time you're picking these different options, but it just, I don't know, it just kind of feels a little too unfair. But yeah, so I mean, that's it in a nutshell. How do I feel about it? I'm a Star Trek fan. Like I said, I'm not a huge Voyager fan, but it's kind of like how I would feel, if StarCraft came out with a mobile game. I don't love mobile games, but I'm such a StarCraft fan. It's like I'm to the point where I'm gonna take what I can get.
I gotta tell you right now. So I'm looking at the Game Excite. We get you excited. So I'm like, I wonder what other games these people have done.
I didn't even look at that. What they do?
Nothing. They did some mobile Asterix games. We
Oh
got
boy.
Asterix and Friends remastered. You build your own village, and it looks like the game that you see that's like the Arctic game where you build a little fort or whatever. You've seen ads for it where you build
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like that. And then there's an idle Asterix, and it's one of those games. And then there's Asterix and Obelix Heroes, and that's a card game.
I think I have that. Yeah, I have that card game.
And then they did Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. What a weird jump.
That is
And like, and in terms of production value, I've looked at the Star Trek Voyager stuff, and it's not terrible looking.
It's not. No, it's not.
The other ones are 2D.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Like
See, this is
2D.
not.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I was just, very surprised.
And I mean, and this does have like some ship battles in it. Like you'll fight ship to ship, but you don't control anything manually. So you just kind of give commands like go on the offensive, target this person, or use this special ability. Like you don't control when phasers are fired or how the ship is actually moving. That's all automatic. You do control photon torpedoes, so you control when you launch a torpedo. But yeah, it's again, if you're a Star Trek fan, I think there's a lot to be had here, but I don't see this making any new Star Trek fans. Not at all. But it is a neat concept, and Voyager is the best one to make as far as Star Trek franchises to make this type of game with like the survival mechanics and stuff. And I'm almost done, I promise. Oh wait, I can't talk about that one yet. Oh, I can talk about Showgunners though, because that's out. So Showgunners is kind of like a XCOM-esque type game. If you're familiar with the tactical combat in XCOM, you have X amount of members on your squad. It's from a kind of isometric view. And when you move around, like you'll have action points. And when you move around into position, you have to get in cover and stuff, and you go to take a shot, you have a percentage. And that's going to depend on, if the enemy is in cover, how far away you are, the type of gun, all this different stuff. So you might have a success rate of hitting a shot of like 7%, and you say, okay, I'm gonna take it, and you hit it, and you're gonna have one that's 99%. And you're like, great, and you take that shot and you miss it, which happens more often than not. But that's what Showgunners is, gameplay wise. Now it's wrapped in, which is actually kind of neat. The story is like The Running Man. You're on this game show about, killing each other. I forget the name of it. Slaughter TV or something like that. So you run around in third person with Scarlet, who is the lady that you control in the game. And as you run through these levels, you can disarm traps and stuff. There is no combat in this. It's all like 3D exploration, and kind of like puzzle solving. And then you'll get like ambushed, or you'll get to open points, and then that's where it switches to the combat, where you go to that overhead perspective, and you're picking, sending your troops out or your characters out in different directions and picking your shots and stuff like that. Not too terribly far in it, but I am going to be reviewing that. But I am digging what I'm playing, or what I've played thus far. Definitely the whole, because it's really nailing like that Running Man esque kind of vibe. Which is super cool. But yeah, so more on that. And then, like I told Ryan, I went back to The Witcher 3, and finally beat the Toad Prince in the Heart of Stone DLC, because oh my God, I had to go and like level up a little bit, because he was kicking my ass. And then like I immediately got thrown. Right, man, fuck that Toad. I immediately got thrown into a fight with a mage and like two of his guards, and I'm like, damn it, like I don't have the healing stuff, like I barely made it through that. But we made it. So I'm back on the road to finishing that DLC, because I've heard, and I think you're one of the people that said that's like the best DLC in that game. The Heart of Stone is really good.
It's got the best story, I think, for sure. The Blood and Wine has the benefit of adding a huge new area, which is nice, but the story in Hearts of Stone is very, very, very good. And the
Gotcha.
villain's excellent.
I'm liking. I can't think of his name. I'm assuming it's the dude that put the brand on my face. I can't think of his name.
Master Mirror.
Yes, I'm digging what I've seen of the story so far. Because he just sent me on another task for help. So, but yeah, definitely digging that. And then I think that's it. I probably have played something else, which always happens, but I'll chime in when somebody else mentions it. So that's it for me.
Okay. Well, as you were going through that, you talked so long that the wombat joined.
I know. Oh my God, I be feeling so bad.
No,
I'm like, damn, I'm talking a lot.
So Wombat, you arrived
Yeah,
just in
and
time.
after my long list of games I played,
You just gave me time to appear, so I appreciate that.
Magic.
Well, the good news is I hope everybody has buckled up for me to talk about what I've played, which is nothing.
It's my favorite game.
I've played nothing. Yeah, I've played.
I love that game.
I played, I don't know, a little bit of MLB The Show while we were on the podcast last week. And I've played nothing since then. It's been a busy week. So I've not had time to sit down with anything. So busy, as a matter of fact, that I just came down here for this podcast and realized that my Steam Deck is completely dead. I plugged it in when I got home from Vegas, and it apparently wasn't. I forgot to actually plug the power cord back in, like a moron. I plugged it into the dock, but forgot to plug the power cord into the dock. So its battery is completely dead. So that's how little gaming I've done. I didn't even notice that my Steam Deck had no juice.
Well, you're hopping on the latest and greatest video games. What is the latest and greatest video games?
I don't know. I don't know what the greatest are. There's some latest ones.
I swear to God, I feel like I'm lagging. Am I lagging?
I think Dragon Quest.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, it's probably me, man. Yeah, I can hear. I can hear.
I'm not having an issue. Like you. There's like a little bit of a hiccup in your voice, Terrence, but not enough where he's like. I think you're just fucked, Ken.
Okay.
Medically.
Well, damn.
No, I legitimately will. Like, I'll legitimately say something, and like it takes like people 2 or 3 seconds to respond. I'm like, what's going on?
Okay,
I just got Max Headroom voice from you, so
yeah, like that. Just got that, but I don't know.
Oh, you know what, Ken? I've got a delay too because I said that well before Terrence, and then Terrence didn't respond to me until late.
Hold on, I'm making a switch here.
Lag.
Can you hear me okay now?
Hold on, we're gonna fix the server. Just hear the shotgun.
And I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it. This is very professional for a podcast.
Yeah. See, there was a delay there for sure.
Fucking.
There was a delay.
The first
there
time.
For sure. Hold on, let me disconnect and reconnect. I think I fucked the whole thing.
Oh no, it was fucked before you came in, right?
Yeah,
it was fucked before you came in.
Yeah.
I think maybe Discord's having an issue.
Can you hear me?
That could be too. Yeah.
Because like I keep seeing, you know how there's that little.
Mama, can you hear me?
There's that little millisecond counter down in the bottom left next to where it says voice connected. Mine keeps going yellow.
Okay, see, mine was doing that last week.
See, mine says 53, 31.
Mine is fine right now, but like it's at like at 38 milliseconds. But every now and then it'll jump up to like 700. So I'm wondering if it's Discord.
Mine got to 116, and I thought that was high, but 700, holy shit!
It was a quick spike, but it did happen.
All right, well, I have played nothing. That wraps it up.
This podcast is falling apart. Ken, your turn.
I mean, it's ZTGD after dark, man. What do you expect?
Okay.
Well, I was hoping for humor, but I've killed that mood early on, so don't expect that from us.
Thanks, Anthony.
You got it.
Well,
What did I play? I was like Wombat. I didn't play a lot. I did check out the Virtual Boy on Nintendo Switch. I mean, it took me back to headaches and eye strain.
I was going to ask if you got a headache and all that.
Oh,
Damn.
absolutely. Absolutely. Like, you stick your face in it and you don't think about it.
They end up fucked up eyes like that little baby Ryan.
Yeah, that's why I only play. Yeah, I listen to the warnings.
Yeah, they ain't going to be able to see. They ain't going to be able to see 60 frames per second no more.
I didn't keep my head in there for 3 hours like Ryan did. He perpetually lives in a Virtual Boy headset.
Whew.
But no, I thought there would be more games. There's only 7, and one of them is not tennis, so I feel cheated.
Isn't that like 80% of the library?
It might. Well, was there with 13? Was 13 the total?
Let's look.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Curious.
There is a Japanese only game on there.
22. 22 was the original. 8 were exclusive to Japan. 3 were exclusive to North America, and 11 were released in both regions. So there's 14 in America and 19 in Japan.
There is a Japanese game on there.
There's also going to be the unreleased prototype for the F-Zero spinoff.
Yeah, but that's not on there. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Wario Land was on there.
Yeah. That's the only one I know.
I'm trying to think.
Telero Boxer on there?
Yes. So is the Star Fox game.
Yeah,
Red
Alarm.
Yes, Red Alarm. Sorry, I'm being texted. So I was trying to read it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think maybe I'm lagging again, but
the Japanese game on there is a first person.
It's Discord, by the way.
It is Discord?
It's Discord.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look into this while I'm quiet. Excuse me, keep talking.
I'm gonna pause this real quick.
I like that. We have tech support.
Fucking Discord.
Oh.
It's very professional. This
It's recording the whole time.
Who gives a shit?
No, it definitely wasn't recording the whole time because I'm watching the recording bars and nothing was happening. So yeah, apparently
guys.
Discord, man. What's up?
Been here the whole time.
There's just all kinds of shit going on. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Virtual Boy. It was kind of disappointing.
Sure. Let's go.
Some bullshit. I don't know.
What else did I play?
There it is. Now it's ZTGD After Dark.
You know what? I don't even
doesn't
care.
work. We had to stop in the middle of the podcast. We don't even remember where we left off. That's an 8 p.m. Monday podcast if I ever heard one.
At this point, I'm done talking about what I played because I didn't play much. Unless you want to hear about Jaws from 1989. I did play that.
Oh, wow.
I actually would like to hear about Jaws from 1989.
Would you really?
No, not really.
No,
all right.
not really.
I did revisit the 360, and I know we're nostalgia for it at this point. But Jesus Christ, we really let them get away with whatever back then. Man, those games.
Yeah, man.
What you mean? Give me an example.
I mean, I played Bloodstone, the 007 game, and I played Wolverine. What was that? The Raven game? Was it called Wolverine's Revenge? Is that what it was called?
Oh, love that game.
Yeah.
Or Origins, I think, or something like that.
Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was based on the movie, but it was actually good. The movie was ass. But
maybe you should try to go back and play it now because they said, you know what, we're going to unlock the frame rate, and like every one frame you'll get 60 frames a second. The other times you get about 10 to 15, and it just goes up and down and up and down and up and oh, it's awful. It's awful.
So I'm gonna tell you, I have played it recently. And I played it. I didn't beat it. I got like halfway. Like he got his adamantium claws, but I did it shmemulation, and I didn't have any issues.
Yeah, I'm not talking about shmemulation. This is OG. I'm talking if you go back and play on 360 hardware, which is what we had to do back
okay.
then, the frame rates are just everywhere. It's not like today where you get 30 or you get 60. You get like 12 to 55.
Man, I don't even remember that.
It's so bad.
I don't even remember that issue.
Another thing that 360 does, and I don't know if it was just clouding your memory. The original Xbox, when you play it today on original hardware, it's still sharp. It has really good image quality. 360 does not. There are exceptions. I booted up like Soul Calibur 4 and 5. Those are real crisp. But if you play something like that 007 Bloodstone, it's bad. Like, it looks like somebody smeared Vaseline all over the screen. It's just... 360 was a rough generation, man.
Yeah, that whole generation sucks ass. Like, both consoles.
I mean, the games are good. The technical
There were
stuff
some
is...
good games.
Yeah. But the technical stuff is shit. It looks bad. Like, if you play the PC equivalent of those games, you go, wow, the PC versions kind of hold up still.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird because original Xbox still holds up.
Yes, because the same thing goes when you actually properly emulate PS2 stuff and it's not compressed, right? The polygons look okay. The problem is the output of the image is shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
But yeah, I revisited some of that stuff, and like I said, some stuff still looks good. Like I played Outrun, the Xbox Live Arcade Outrun. That's still pretty sharp. The Soul Caliburs are pretty sharp, but when you get into those big AAA, big budget games, those are terrible performance-wise, and it makes them really hard to play. And I did something that I said I was going to do, which is just piss off everybody that listens to this who takes their Souls games too seriously. I put a cheat trainer on Dark Souls 2 with infinite stamina and infinite health. Can't nothing fucking kill me.
Nice. Nice.
So, but no, that's what I've been waiting because I know Resident Evil's coming out, and I was like, well, the Xenoblade patch dropped. I booted that up. I was like, wow, that looks really good. I'm like, maybe I'll get back into that. Like, I could go back to Dragon Quest. I think I'm like 3 hours into it. I'm like, I'm enjoying that. I could go back to that. I'm like, but when Resident Evil gets here, I'm going to put everything down. So I figured I'll just wait till after Resident Evil to go back to one of those two games. So I didn't play a lot, just the normal stuff, which I don't need to talk about. But let's talk about what's out this week. We got Bread and Fred. I know you're looking for that. Bread and Fred?
I have no idea what that is.
How could you not know what Bread and Fred is?
Been waiting for it for a long time.
Trading card game, Card Shop Simulator, which is apparently in Game Pass, by the way. I just saw somebody tweet that Shadow dropped into Game Pass. Ghetto Zombies.
Oh, nice.
All I know about that game, all I know about that trading card shop simulator is it smells crazy in there.
You know what's funny? Because I bought it on PC because it released in early access on PC like last year. That is actually a thing. Like you'll have smelly customers that come in that play the card game and you have to spray them with fucking deodorant. Oh yeah, it's funny.
Perfect.
You're spraying them with deodorant?
Yeah, like it's some kind of air freshener. So I don't remember what the product, but you have to spray them to knock their smell out because they have like green gas and fucking flies.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
We've got
but realistic.
That's
right.
true. That's 100% realistic. Pogui, whatever that is. UFOphilia. Borderlands 4.
That sounds.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's Barack Obama simulator. Borderlands 4, Bounty Pack 2, Legend of the Stone Demon, Hunt the Night. I know this is incorrect. This list hasn't been updated because it says Icarus comes out this week, and we know that was delayed.
Oop.
Manarins. I don't know what that is. No Sleep for Kaname Date from AI, the Somnium Files. Go touch crabgrass. Oh, shit. What else we got? PC Building Simulator 2. Towerborn 1.0. I feel like that game died before it came out, right?
Yeah, because it was a game, like it launched on PC in early access, and then they finally put it on Game Pass a while ago because it's like a Xbox exclusive, I think.
Well, it's first party, right? Like it's a first party release?
Yeah, it's first party. Yep. Yeah.
What else we got? World Neverland, Elnia Kingdom. Buy the game. I have a gun. Sheesh, man.
Jeez.
That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
Aggressive marketing.
Right.
Dusk Index Gion? Gion? How would you say it? Gion?
Sure. All of those are good.
Thank you. Emoji Battlefield Island Warfare. Mini Racer Car Shop Simulator. Resident Evil Requiem. Sudoku Relax. Sounds like a demand. It's Sudoku Relax. Tales of Berseria Remastered and Trails of Olympus. Fear Effect 2.
What is Trails of Olympus?
I don't know. It's not a PlayStation game, so it ain't Kratos.
Is it in the Trails series, or is it just happen to be called Trails?
No, it's not in the Trails series. It would have some fucked up thing like Trails into the Sky of your mother behind the cart at Kroger's.
Wow. What do you say about my mother?
She's at Kroger's. Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix. If that follows the most recent limited run games remasters, internetarchive.com. Raiden Fighters Remix Collection. And Warplanes World War II Dogfight.
Okay.
For the Switch, you get all the Resident Evils. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Generation Pack, Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil Village, Gear.Club, Unlimited 3. Oh, wait, that's next week. Sorry. Fallout 4 Anniversary. Rave Racers out this week, which I'm excited for. And the Disney Afternoon Collection, which has the 2 extra games.
What are the 2 extra games?
Bonkers and Goof Troop.
Shinji Mikami's Goof Troop.
Yes, he did. That was the first game he directed, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Game Pass announcements for February include Aerial Knights Drop Shot, Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Death Howl, College Football 26, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Collector's Edition, Trading Card Game, Card Shop Simulator, Dice A Million, Towerborn, Final Fantasy 3, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
That's awesome. They're adding the second one to Game Pass.
Did I miss this?
Yeah, that's great.
So now the whole series is up here.
Did I miss this headline? I feel like this would have got more people pissed off, but then again, it's PlayStation, so maybe not. But during Sony's latest earnings call, CFO Lin Tao said they plan to minimize the impact of rising RAM prices by, quote, monetizing the install base.
I did read
Love
that,
it.
but I
love it when I monetize the install base.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I will say the same thing on here that I said on Discord this morning. We hear from way too many motherfucking executives.
Yep.
According to
Don't give
Bloom,
a shit about your monetization strategy.
no, fuck your monetization strategy is what I say. According to Bloomberg,
But also, hold on. They said monetize the install base. Yeah, no shit. That's kind of the point of having a goddamn console. That means nothing.
I thought that's
Like,
what we were doing here. I thought that's the whole fucking thing we were doing here was monetizing the install base. That's what everybody's been doing for 45 years.
Yeah. Oh man, we have to put out games. Holy shit, I forgot.
Shit. How the fuck are we going to monetize our install base? I know. Let's put some fucking games on the system.
there's
Then
no
they'll buy it
That would be the
with money.
there's no games on these systems. What's wrong with you?
Our
Only,
free-to-play
sorry, if you're
marathon
next door
game
at
is ready,
Microsoft,
sir.
it's how do we monetize the install base? Well, put a fucking controller out.
There you go. Yep. Control.
It's $80.
So they get them.
But this one's got grippy shit on the back.
Oh shit, then it's $90.
This one's furry for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
throw that one out. That fur's
I hope
gonna get
that's what it says.
gonna get glued together pretty quick.
That's grippy shit on
Of course,
the back.
I do have to say, don't take our monetization advice here because we don't even know how to run a podcast.
Yeah, as it's
Hey, you
literally
guys want to buy some
Right.
merch?
Right.
You guys want to buy some merch? We need to monetize our install base.
You want to buy our T-shirts delivering quality since 2006? Quality is in quotes, by the way.
I'll put grippy shit on the back of the shirt if you want.
Put some grippy shit back there.
I think you'd be
We'll
better
rip
off
the shirt
putting some of
off
the.
Anthony's face.
I was gonna say you'd be better off putting some of the Sonic fur on the shoulder pads. That's what I think you need to do. According to Bloomberg, Sony is considered pushing the PlayStation 6 back to 2028 or 2029. Well, I wonder why.
Yeah, right.
Because we need to monetize our install base.
Yeah, that's right. Because OpenAI's got to find a way to monetize their install base.
You know, it was it was such a crazy way to end the week that I totally forgot Sony fucking shut down Blue Point Games. I forgot that happened.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
Jesus
They
Christ.
sure did. They
Came
were
out
like,
of
we
nowhere,
really need to
too.
monetize this install base, and these motherfuckers are over here making great games.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Not on my watch.
They were making a God of War multiplayer game, right?
That was the rumor, yes.
Yeah, and then it was canceled. Oh man, I'm so glad they really went fucking balls deep into the multiplayer games. That's paid off so well.
Oh, man.
Been really great.
Oh,
Nothing
not on
but
my
successes,
watch.
one after another.
You can feel it.
They went big
yeah,
over there, Sony.
this the Horizon one's gonna be the one, guys.
Clearly.
Apparently, on tonight's show, we don't get funny after hours. We just get salty.
That's fine.
Well, with the weather, the salt is needed.
Yeah.
According to Christopher Judge, who's still giving his Game Awards speech, the God of War Trilogy remake will feature a new combat system, and Santa Monica's next game will be revealed later this summer.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to the next God of War. I loved the last two. I know the last one had some detractors, including some people on this podcast who are wrong, but I really enjoyed them both. So
Listen to this salty motherfucker over here.
Hey, I didn't even play it because I know what happens because I don't care about spoilers. So I read it all and I was just like, meh. But I am excited for the next one. I'm more curious as to where it's going to go. Like, are we still in Norse? Is he going someplace else? Like, what's happening? What is it? That's where I'm at.
Well,
He's
if you-
nailing Jesus to the cross.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be the one he'd be
Yeah.
nailing. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be the one.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Jesus Christ.
Mash square to impale.
That's the first weapon you get is the Spear of Destiny. You gotta upgrade it.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. What if you're right? Oh, man. We're known to prophesy some stuff on here.
I'm telling you, they will never do that.
I mean, who would have a problem with that?
They're going to keep him. They're going to keep him with belief systems that people in the modern day don't necessarily ascribe to.
It's actually
For the same
Kratos
reason he's probably not going to kick the shit out of the Buddha.
Judas doesn't hang himself. It's actually Kratos that hangs him from the tree.
But it's a quick time event.
And then
Yes,
you
of
can
course.
loot him for 6 pieces of silver.
And some scrap to upgrade your armor.
Oh.
You're the one.
Man.
Kratos is the one that discovers that Jesus is risen, and you have to mash a button to push away the rock in front of
roll
him.
away the stone.
I'd play that game.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
You have to mash a button and rotate the right analog stick in the right direction.
Yep, to move the stone. Oh.
And then of course he squeezes himself in right shoulder first.
No.
So he can get between the rocks, so he can hide the loading screen.
You know what has to happen is when you're playing the game, Atreus will constantly be telling you, maybe you should move that stone, Kratos. Kratos, maybe you should move that stone. What do you think would happen if we moved that stone?
Hey, Kratos, let me show you how to move this stuff.
Sorry,
Hey, Kratos.
I was jumping ahead anyways, because you'd have to go into all the stuff in the Old Testament first.
I mean, you don't
Hey,
have
Kratos.
to.
Go and discover the risen Christ.
Twiddle the right analog stick.
God, hilarious. Jesus.
Also, according to Bloomberg, Nintendo has considered a Switch 2 price increase in 2026.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Of course they are. God dang it.
See, they're trying to monetize their
man.
not install base. So, you know.
Yes.
Right.
They're gonna monetize their potential install base.
Yeah.
They'll probably also sell some controllers with grippy shit on,
No, they'll
I'm
sell
back.
controllers with
so it
characters.
doesn't slip out of your greasy hands, you fucking slobs.
You are truly salty on this one.
I'm trying to express the disdain that these corporations have for you.
Yeah. I think he's doing a good job too.
Nintendo is releasing Pokemon Fire Red
That
and
being
Leaf
said,
Green.
as much as you might be upset with, as much as you might have disdain for these corporations, don't have disdain for your fellow shopper. Wear some goddamn deodorant.
There you go.
The Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green coming to Nintendo Switch as standalone titles on February 27th. They're $20, I believe.
Wait, each?
Yeah,
or for
$20 a
both?
piece, right?
It doesn't say. It just
Oh.
says $20. Yeah, it doesn't say. Maybe they
I
are.
thought they were $20 each.
Damn. Okay.
You brought up the Hey Mickey
What is
thing.
it? What is it? Fire Red and Leaf.
They're
You brought up the
Fire
Hey
Red and
Mickey
Green are
thing.
$20 a piece. They're $20 a piece and $20 per language too.
Fuck off.
Wow.
What are you talking about? The Hey Mickey thing?
There's a game. So Hello Mario came out on the Switch this week. I was just in my brain.
Hey, Mario.
It's free and
Hey,
apparently
Mario, I'm gonna play with your mustache.
well, it's free. I downloaded it. You have to touch the screen.
I thought you were going to say you have to touch his mustache. I was like,
I
oh,
mean,
that's weird.
you can.
You do that?
You can do
It's
that.
required.
I mean, I do that.
I make time for it. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is in the final push phase, so it's almost born. Just a little more pushing.
Yeah, sure.
Which thing? End of the year?
No,
Or maybe we see.
no, they'll
not only
announce
released,
it.
I mean, like
They'll
it'll be
announce
announced
it.
at like their Keeleys or some shit. Yeah.
Well, I think
Fucking ridiculous
Microsoft
that they
made
have
a
taken-
I think Microsoft made a deal to show it at their game thing this summer, and it'll be out next year. That's my guess.
ridiculous that you fans of this game have allowed them to take this long to give you one fucking game split into like 4 different pieces across fucking 15 years.
Well, you are really pissy tonight, aren't you?
I mean, he's not wrong. And it's funny because we was talking, I was like, can I say something about Dragon Quest? Because they draw out their trilogies, but I don't think it took 15 years to put out Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6.
Did not.
Yeah.
It took them that long to remake them, though.
Fucking
Well,
yeah, multiple games.
Yeah.
Square Enix wasn't like, we're going to remake Dragon Quest 3 and we're going to release it in 4 parts over 15 years. Good luck,
Yeah.
fuckers.
Well, you know why?
Only Square
at
Enix.
night. I like this version of Brian. He is dirt.
You know why, though?
Only Square Enix.
Because
Why?
people will pay $70 per disc for Final Fantasy
why.
VII Remake.
I know they will, Ken, and people will pay for controllers with grippy shit on the back. It
They
doesn't
will
mean
do
that I
that.
have to like it.
That's true. I'm just saying. That's why they do.
If
You
put
asked
some
why they
grippy
do
shit
it.
on the back of Final Fantasy VII, maybe it'd come out faster.
Do you remember when Remake first came out? They sold the motorcycle collector's edition was like $300.
I don't,
remember
Ken, because when Final Fantasy Remake first came out, I was like 6.
You were 6 in 2020?
Had no object permanence yet.
It's because your eyes are fucked up.
Well,
You couldn't see
Oh,
the
no.
objects.
that's been the case.
Oh, God. I can't even hardly see. I'm crying. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Gonna fuck
Capcom's
around and have to pull out that Crow City of Angels picture again.
Capcom asks players not to post Resident Evil Requiem spoilers. Wonder if that worked. Nope, it did not.
You know what?
Nope.
I actually had to, because, I don't care. I actually had to go and look for them. Normally, I see that stuff like in my feed on Twix and everything. So I guess they're doing, I don't know if y'all have inadvertently seen, but I guess they're doing a better
No.
job of hiding it because I had to actually go and search it out.
You know what it is? Elon plans to play it. He didn't want it spoiled, so he
That's probably,
killed the
that's probably
algorithm.
what it is. Yep.
Oh, what else we got here?
Something else Elon could kill.
Yeah, let's just
Well.
keep that off air.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing there. Do. Anything here? I'm saving the big one for last because I got emails I got to get
I
through
figured.
too. So I'm skipping over a lot of stuff. Oh, here's one for Anthony. Just for Anthony. Kristen Bell is the voice of Amy Rose in Sonic 4.
Yep.
Great casting.
It really.
Simpsons Hit and Run
That's
might
it.
be coming back. That's exciting. Radical Entertainment
is.
has formed a new company.
Yeah, I really hope that it's getting a remake or a remaster just for no reason. There's the
Their
crow.
new company's called New Radical Entertainment.
Yeah, new Radical Entertainment.
Yeah, you get what you give.
Man, they made some of the best games.
Yeah, we got the music in you.
Yeah, I like that song. It's a good song.
I don't even know what's happening. Let's just talk about it. Xbox is dead.
For real this time.
For real. For
For
really
real
reals.
this time.
No fooling. Xbox. So Phil Spencer has retired. I'm assuming Sarah Bond quit. Or was forced to
I'm
quit.
thinking
It
that she
seems unclear at this point.
Yeah.
She
She wound up under a bus this morning.
Yeah,
She definitely did.
So according
she
to
got what they call quit fired.
yeah,
Yeah.
the reports this morning came out that she was not pleasant to work with. People were happy she was leaving. The This Is an Xbox program was all her idea, and everybody hated it. It just seems like, God damn, she did
they
everything
piled
wrong.
everything on this woman.
Yeah, it's like
I'm surprised they
Everything
didn't
on
blame-
her.
I'm surprised that they didn't blame the Red Ring of Death on this woman before they kicked her out the door.
Right?
she was around
Everything
for TV,
bad at
TV,
Xbox
TV.
in the last 15 years was all her fault.
Sarah Bond.
Yeah,
Okay. It was all her. That
while
was
she was
crazy.
at T-Mobile, she was fucking up Xbox.
Yeah.
I like Ryan said earlier, like the new CEO got out on Twitter and started being like, "I play Halo, look at me," and it's like y'all need to stop. Like I saw so many people tweeted her like, "Here's what you need to do to save Xbox." I'm like, nobody listened to you.
Nobody.
Isn't this
Nobody
isn't this
listened
the
to you.
woman that isn't this the woman that said that something about like the declining birth rates?
Yes, that's the same
Yeah.
person.
I
And you're
saw
the
that
fucking
today.
you're the head of Xbox? Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Her,
I said this in the
what the fuck are
Discord.
you talking about?
I said this in the Discord. Ain't not one of these companies run by somebody that's your gamer person.
exactly.
Like Phil was an anomaly,
No, but you
and
could also-
even he made business decisions. Like, come on.
Sure, and so did Reggie, and like I'm just asking for literally anyone that's competent.
Well, I think to your point, what you were saying about with Rice, like they force this type of stuff. So she apparently they released her Xbox gamer tag.
Who
that
cares?
Was just created in No, I know. I right. It was just created in January, and she's played like Halo and
Like you own the back
like
end
4
system to
different
this. How could you
7
not make
different
it look like
and all
she
this
played
shit.
games
And it's
before
like,
then?
bro. First of all, I kind of feel like they did do some shit like that, but that's neither here nor there. But and you really should have. Like, why wouldn't you
And
have
Ken,
done that?
there actually is some speculation that they did do that because she apparently has some very difficult to get Minecraft achievements and
Yeah,
some other
yep.
stuff
But
that
what
seemed inconsistent about the achievements and or gamer score that she had racked up within 4 months.
But that's what I'm saying is like, how could you not like go back in the system and be like, well, she created her gamer tag in 2017 or something, you know?
Right. But they just
She's
they
played
still shows
everything.
it was
Yeah.
in January. Yeah. Like and what I was getting at is why do we care?
I
Why
don't.
do these
No, I
business
don't.
people need to be relatable? I don't care. Like, it's nice that, Phil was a gamer and stuff because he would, maybe come at different decisions as a gamer. But at the end of the day, I don't necessarily expect him to because he's a businessman. Like, he works for Xbox. So the decisions that he's going to make is going to be what's best for Xbox. Not necessarily what's best for me as the customer. So
Definitely not what's best for you as the customer.
Nah, fuck
well,
you.
well, yeah, that's.
But here's my argument.
You
also, I would
exist
know
to
it's
be
not gonna be
monetized.
Yep, that's it.
I would argue though, and this is where this thought process comes from, and I agree. I'd rather them just fuck off. Like, I don't need you to fucking be my friend.
Yeah,
it's
right.
stupid.
Yes.
But at the same time, if the McDonald's CEO refuses to eat McDonald's food, I'm gonna have some questions, right?
For
So it's
sure.
like, how can you
Yeah.
how can you make apt decisions based off of you not ever touching it? And B, like, is there something wrong with it if you're not
Yeah.
touching it?
You say that, Anthony, but that's the kind of shit that happens every day
Oh,
in
I know.
corporate America.
I know.
There's all sorts of CEOs moving back and forth between companies that have no idea what their industry is, what they've done, what they can do.
And that's why I'm saying death to the upper class. I wasn't.
We keep. So I mentioned this on Discord. I'll bring it up here. I am sick to death, and I'll keep it to this industry. But I'm sick to death of the LinkedInification and the TED Talkification of corporate culture, but especially in the gaming space. I don't need to know what the chief marketing officer at Xbox thinks is the delta between where the brand is and where the brand could be with the benefit of AI agents. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Here's the
I don't
delta
care at
of
all. I
fucking
don't
and
care
yourself.
what
There's
I
you in
don't
the center
care.
of the two.
I don't care what the senior business development officer thinks the right balance of metrics to improve their penetration rate. I don't care. I don't care. That's your job.
If
Figure
you use
it
the
out.
word
The
synergy,
only people, right? The only people that I want to hear from, are creative people. If you are a
That's it.
creative person, and when I say creative person, I don't mean that you've put together an incredibly creative strategic marketing campaign. Fuck out of here with that. I
Yep.
want to hear from game developers, people who make
Mhm.
games. I don't give a fuck what your
I'm not
C-suite
saying
executives have to say
it's
about anything. I don't
the
care.
nicest way to put it, but I do appreciate that the youngins have the phrase "put the fries in the bag."
Yes.
Put the fries in
Yeah.
the bag. Shut
You
up! I don't give a
you
shit.
if
Fuck you.
you I don't need to hear from another MBA who has thoughts about the strategic direction of the gaming industry. If you
Strategery.
aren't making a game, I don't need to hear from you. I don't care about you. That's mean, but
We didn't
I
care
care about
about
you as a
them.
person.
We didn't care about
But I
them back
don't
in the
want
old days. We didn't. Like, did you know
Right.
who was running
100% we
Nintendo
didn't.
back then?
not a
Nope.
clue.
Like,
Not a
and
No,
you
clue.
but he
didn't
also
care.
he also
Like,
he also yeah, but he also wasn't out there trying to be your friend.
Xbox wasn't
well,
out
Yeah,
there
I
trying to be your
true.
friend until Phil came along.
I don't
Incorrect.
I
Incorrect.
don't
I would
need the
argue
chief
that
marketing
Nintendo
officer.
definitely pushed that first, right? Oh, Reggie, look at he's so cool, right?
Well, I
It's
mean,
like
yeah, the
he's
Reggie
a
thing was
businessman.
yeah, he's again, I don't I could you can make your LinkedIn post. It's fine. I don't need you to go onto a stream and tell me about your LinkedIn post.
Who was the
Um,
guy
I
that
don't
wore
care
the
about it.
shark skin suits for fucking PlayStation? Trenton?
No, that was a
Oh,
fake person. That was Kevin Butler.
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
he
no,
didn't wear a shark
no, no,
skin
no.
suit.
He
He
was
was
this.
like the tech support looking dude.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck you're
yeah.
talking
No, I'm
about.
talking the guy. I'm talking about the guy who came out on stage with his like slicked back hair. He was the one that
you're
announced the
talking about Matt
PlayStation
Tretton.
4 price. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I was just like, yeah, this guy's a businessman. I like that he was like straight to the point. I'm selling you a product. Thank you. I know.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know. I was sitting here
excited.
thinking,
And not about, he was always excited, but not about the actual product. It was about the fact that you're going to buy the product. I totally comprehended that. Back to that, please.
Well, I
I'm about to
were-
make a lot of money.
liked
if I were
Reggie, but
all
he was a
these-
car salesman.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all salesmen.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
yeah,
They're in the positions that they're in to make the corporation money. And as soon as
Period.
people started forgetting that and started treating them like they were influencers, it's like, yeah, what do you think they're influencing you to do?
Spend that money, boy.
tell him,
Yeah.
Ryan. Tell him.
Yes, okay, Reggie is an influencer, right? He's influencing your money into Nintendo's pocket because that's his job. Like,
Right.
I don't need your executives to be influencers. And so I'll say this for Xbox because it's been all over the Xbox news, but it's true for all of them. And I feel like Nintendo anymore does a better job of this because we don't have we usually get like Miyamoto and developers introducing things on their directs.
Yeah, you're right.
But if I were in charge of marketing at Xbox right now, influencer marketing or whatever the fuck they call it, whatever made up title they gave somebody that has this job,
president of Xbox.
I would say nobody. People can hear from the president of Xbox once a year. That's it. And every other public-facing thing that we do as a company is going to have a developer attached to it. And it's going to be a developer of a game that we're working on that is coming out relatively soon. And we're going to make the developers that we have in-house, because guess what, Xbox? You got about 40 fucking million of them because you spent $837 billion on Activision or whatever it was you spent. You got 1 million developers that work for you that everybody would much rather hear from than the fucking chief brand strategist for Xbox. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh, someone always cares.
Put developers out and make them the face of your company, because they're the ones that are making the games, and the games are the only thing anybody gives a shit about.
Well,
nobody cares about how much marketing you're going to put into changing the face of play. That doesn't even fucking mean anything.
Ryan, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there are people that care, and there are people who don't play games and don't give a fuck about the games.
I know. It'd suck if you were a bearer of bad news, because bears can't play games. The controllers don't fit well in their paws.
Well, what about the furry ones?
Even the furry ones don't fit well in their paws.
The players or the controllers?
Even the grippy back ones they
Both,
can't hold
Anthony.
on to.
Both.
Their hands are made for catching salmon.
I'm glad the furry players can find love.
Well, yeah, they get freaky love. Oh, shit.
Anyway, my rant is over. I'm just so fucking tired of the LinkedInization of everything. I'm so tired of it. And part of that is because I've been in white collar bullshit for 20 years. But it's like, I don't need to know what you learned by skipping your 10-year-old's birthday party about business development. I don't need to know it. You can keep that shit to yourself, and you probably should.
Yeah. My biggest issue with all this is, like, if the first thing I know about you is your thoughts on the birth rate.
Well, to be fair, that wasn't the first thing.
Fuck you as an executive.
Her.
Fuck you. Well, one of the first things I knew, and then it's like an AI relation. It's like, fuck you on every level. You're a despicable human being. Like, fuck off. Like, the Torment Nexus is being built, and she's been promoted to overlook it. Fuck off. Oh yeah. No, thank you.
I feel like we've spent too much time talking about her already.
And so again, it's not about her specifically. I don't care about whether it's her or Sarah Bond or Phil. I don't give a shit about Phil either. I didn't need to see Phil 6 times a year either.
Hey, but he wore some cool T-shirts, and that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, he wore a Quake shirt. Yeah, cool. That totally makes up Activision, and did fuck all with it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All the Call of Duty games are in game. Oh,
wait. Yeah. So all those other Activision classics. Yeah.
Like, and also, that's right.
Yeah.
There are some classic Activision games. You just got to go back a ways.
Well, the issue is that a lot of them are licensed as well, and looking at Xbox and jumping on those licensing deals again. Another Deadpool movie came out. Activision was the publisher for both X-Men Origins Wolverine and Deadpool. And the latest Deadpool movie was Deadpool and Wolverine, and they did fuck all. Transformers license. There's Transformers movies like fucking every 2 years. Not a fucking word about that. Thanks, guys. Marvel Ultimate Alliance? Forget that shit.
I mean, that's the state across the industry. Like, third parties are carrying that torch. Like first parties ain't doing.
Sure, I'm
Sony
just
won't even do
saying-
shit with their own licenses. Like shit.
Well, that's
No, they won't.
sure. But I'm just saying, you have this back catalog. I'm not asking you to make a new game. It's just relicensing some of this stuff. And they're like, yeah, but we could not do that. And we just spent all this money. So it's just product you're sitting on that you can't move. Cool. That's called NPI, non-productive inventory. What the fuck are you doing? Anyways, this is just a different fucking conversation altogether.
All right, let's get to these emails that I've been sitting on for like 2 weeks. Daryl writes in and says, "Hello, Chuckleheads. Just want to comment on a few things. I think the reason Rule of Rose is so expensive was that, one, it was a niche game. Not a ton of copies were made or sold. That doesn't make it good. That's just my opinion. It was canceled or banned in many countries such as the UK, Australia, and Italy, therefore fewer copies and the desire to have a banned game. Again, that doesn't make it a good game. The game featured a cult-like group of women and young girls and involved violence, sexual abuse towards these young girls. The weebs love that shit." Okay. If it gets re-released,
I
which
didn't know it even had all that.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Says if it gets re-released, which it won't, because Bloober Team already said they're making Layers of Fear, not Rule of Rose. Your copy's still worth $600. Congratulations, you have a $600 mediocre coaster. It will be a run-of-the-mill Japanese pervy PS2 horror game from the early mid-2000s. Nothing special, and likely very much censored, because they can't offend anyone. Alright. I honestly don't know why people hang on to that game so much. It's really not.
It's the same as all these PS2 games that were like what's the From Software one that's the horror game? Is it Kuon?
Kuon is From Software.
Was
yes.
that the name of the
Yeah,
Grudge?
Kuon. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Kuon, and it's like that's not a great game either. And it's like a stupid amount of money, and it's like it's because it's a low print run, and it probably won't get reissued because why would it? And it's like, okay, that doesn't make it good. You brought up the Flintstones Dinosaur Peak game and stuff like that. It's like, price generally does not mean great.
That's my problem with collectors. They're like, oh my god, I've got this holy grail. What, a holy grail of shit? Like, it's a video game. Like,
well, isn't that what Indiana Jones was looking for? The holy grail of shit?
No, he definitely wasn't looking for the holy. I mean, there was probably a lot of shit on the. Oh, I don't want to spoil. Great Circle. Just about did that. Not gonna do that.
You did. Yeah, I got you.
But anyway, no. A low print run usually means one thing. Not a lot of people were interested in buying said game.
Yeah,
just throwing
Those
that
are the
out
type
there.
of games that back in the day you had to pre-order, or else the
You didn't
game
get
store
it.
wouldn't actually get it in.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Yeah, that doesn't make it a good game. Sometimes those games sucked. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the way it was. He says, you're right. GTA 6 physical copies are 100% delayed to force people, although they've now debunked that. Force people to buy digital and get the bigger cut. There are no spoilers, and spoilers wouldn't be revealed if the game was accessed a few days early. Oh, it absolutely would. No one cares really. A lot of people care, I think. They know people will double dip later. They'll double dip anyway. That's why they put it on PC later, so people will double dip. He says, I also pre-ordered Dragon Quest VII a month ago from Amazon, and all was good until a couple days before release. They said it would be delayed another 10 days. This has been happening a lot with the high-profile Nintendo games. I'm convinced they and all publishers are doing this because, like GTA 6, they know people will buy digital if they can't get the physical on release day. The big fans. I see people do that all the time.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I stopped buying games physically from Amazon for the same reason, because, and this has been years now, I've had challenges getting games on release day. So
That's kind of fucked
It's
up, but
been very unreliable for me for a long time.
I'm starting to think that's just because Amazon doesn't prioritize it anymore, because I'm sure they don't sell a ton of physical games. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He says, so when they say, see, physical is dying, no, it's because you cannot find physical games on release. The publishers are pushing that narrative. Again, this is 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Physical is kind of dying because most game players these days don't even have a disc drive in the games they play. Like, that's just life
it's
now.
multiple things can be true at the same time. It can
Sure.
be true that a lot of players have moved to digital. It can be true that publishers would prefer if everyone bought digital because they can sell the game for the same price and not have to manufacture anything. But it's also true that if the roles were reversed and gamers still overwhelmingly wanted to buy their games physically, they would still be making a lot more physical games.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, the supply is directly correlated with the demand.
Yep.
As much as I love physical games, I recognize that at this point I'm in the minority.
Yeah, I think, like you said, physical games are the minority now, which is kind of crazy. Like, I knew we would get here eventually. I didn't know it would be this fast, but. Oh, he says, on that note, limited.
Finally found a minority he fits in.
Maybe the new president of Xbox can do a fucking TED Talk about it.
They don't make physical games. What are you talking about?
Can't do physical games through Game Pass.
That's right.
There you go.
Or cloud gaming, although cloud gaming and everything else that sucked was Sarah Bond's fault, apparently. So
you know, there's a motherfucker out there that has a physical case with a cover that says Xbox Game Pass because he subscribes. He's like, I just want it on my shelf.
that's the kind of that's kind of like carrying an Xbox Game Pass Diamond card in your wallet.
Yep.
I had one of those.
Because you thought it was going to get you discounts.
Well, but
all it got you was a discount from your wallet every time they fucking took your Game Pass subscription cost out.
What was Xbox Live Gold?
You know what? All I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. That card wasn't taking up a spot from anything because you definitely know that wallet didn't have a condom in it.
Hey, I had one of those cards.
Yeah, well,
I think I did too, honestly. But I never
had
put
one
it in my
too.
wallet. I just put it in a drawer or something. I never
yeah, it was in a drawer for me.
I'd never put it in my wallet.
It was in a drawer for me.
But it's still funny that we all had one.
Yep.
Oh, he says, on that note, limited run games does suck. They have a 3-month pre-order window and then get released on the later, if you're lucky, even standard releases. So the digital comes out on release day, then they ship the physical 8 to 12 months later. That's bullshit. It's longer if you want a collector's edition.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's been the case, though, for a while. Because they do what Ryan was talking about, where they take the number and then that's how many they print, kind of thing.
Yeah.
The worst alternative is strictly limited, which I've written about, because what they would do is they would have their in label do the smaller collection, where it was basically like the big collection of like old games, and they would strip shit out of it. So like there was the Turrican anthology, I want to say, or collection, and then there was the 2 Turrican collections that had all the games in it. They did it with Wonder Boy, they did it with the Space Invaders collection. So there was like 2 releases of it. And what they would do is they would release the in one physically and digitally at the start of the pre-order or whatever for the super limited version that was physical only, that had all the games. And when they were sold out of that, they would put that version digitally online.
Well, what I want to know is what their chief marketing officer, physical media, strategic partnership integrations thinks about the whole thing.
Well, you can sign up for his TED Talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe we can Maybe we can get a LinkedIn post on that.
Yeah.
I wish we had the clip from the Chappelle show. Fuck 'em, that's why.
I mean, that's fair. Finally, it says, I've been playing Cairn, the awesome climbing game on PS5, near the end of Outer Worlds 2, clearing out side content before the point of no return. Also, Dragon Quest VII, picked up one of the 2 copies at Target when they opened. And also Escape from Ever After, an awesome Paper Mario-like game set in a nursery rhyme world and other fictional characters. Yep. Great $20 game, better than Paper Mario in my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah, that game is
I know really you guys have liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's really good.
He says, anyway, that's it.
Well, enjoy. Oh, I was going to say, enjoy Dragon Quest 7, because I love that game.
He says, anyway, that's it.
And guess what? It's a remake that you actually get to play all of.
Christ, here we go.
In one game. You don't have to wait 5 years for the next part.
Yeah. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, but then they cut out a bunch of shit and made it quality of life, and people hate it, so...
Yeah, it's true. Well, you know what? They didn't cut
some, you lose some.
Is any room off of Kiefer's fucking head, because that's the biggest head I've ever seen in a video game in my life.
Well, you could
really does.
You could project IMAX on that son bitch.
Yeah.
He says, I added paragraph breaks for you, Ken. Thank you. It's so much easier to read when they're separated.
Ken can barely read as it is.
That's true. I have trouble reading.
He ain't got those fucked up eyes, though.
No, I don't, because I kept my face out of the Virtual Boy, you dumb son of a bitch. Dan writes it says, greeting, gents. If I hadn't been told otherwise, I would 100% believe that Horizon trailer was a Fortnite event.
I kind of wish it was.
Yeah, it looks kind of bad. Also, I missed a big one on my favorite games list last week, Dyson Sphere Project. I spent about 2 months playing this. A massive automation simulator mixed with planetary exploration with the major goal of building a Dyson Sphere. Never heard of that game.
I've never even heard of that game.
Daryl writes in with a couple more emails. First off, he says, I think if there's any game that needs and deserves a remaster or remake, it would be PS1 Blood Omen Legacy. Did we not just talk about that?
Yes.
There we go.
Well, but he probably wrote this weeks ago.
It was written. It was sent on the 18th. The 18th is when this email was sent.
Okay. All right.
He says it is a top-down action-adventure RPG. It suffered from horrendous load times every time you accessed anything in inventory or skills. The atmosphere and voice acting is top-notch, though my wife still yells, Fave Victus, and help me, kind sir, randomly 30 years after Blood Omen released. Such a great game.
Help me, kind sir.
I'm going to tell you something funny. I booted up
Anthony, Oh, go ahead.
We're having that total Skype moment where, like, you start talking like, no, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I booted that up on a Shmemulator last week, and I turned on invincibility. Like, the townspeople will never kill you in the beginning.
That's how you just prevent the whole game from happening.
That's literally what I did. I was like, how long
it's
can
like
this go?
It's like when people try to hack. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
But, like, yeah. I was like, how long can this go? And, like, I went in the other building that's there in the town, and, like, those dudes started attacking me. I was like, you can't kill me. I'm Kane.
I'm unkillable.
That's right.
Anthony, didn't you buy it? Did you play it yet?
No, I didn't play it yet.
No.
I bought it on PC. I just recently set the PC up so it wasn't going to my television because I'm going to have to probably play it with the mouse and keyboard. Yeah. So, and then I got to patch it with the patch and all that fun stuff. So, yeah.
He also...
PC.
Go ahead.
No, that was it. Just no PC gaming.
Oh, yeah. Gotta set it up. His next paragraph's all right. FYI, it was released last year on a cart with Soul Reaver on Evercade. Soul Reaver is decent, but severely overrated. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree that it's overrated. I do still like the first Blood Omen game better than Soul Reaver. Well, in my memory, I do at least. I'm sure if I played them back to back again, which I will do here this year, that I might feel differently. But they're just very different games.
He also said Blood Omen also came out.
Second Soul Reaver is fucking crazy good, though.
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
It's sad that it was only on one platform, because that game should come back. Which it did in the collection.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It did. Yep.
He says Blood Omen also came out on
now it's on everything.
On the turd PS5 last year, which I bought as well. You have to call it a turd.
I did not get the PlayStation version. And Killer Wolverine has my blackback PlayStation version somewhere.
I loaded Blood Omen 2 and Defiance on my modded 360 that I'm going to play before. I'm not going to play through them, but I'm going to play them before the remaster comes out, because I want to see what they changed. Final email, he says, Sony had a great state of play, but why are the Sony ponies...
Great.
But why are the Sony ponies coming over their PS5s in a circle jerk? Oh my goodness.
Lord.
They are saying Sony has so many exclusives at the show, but they failed to mention that most are not exclusive to the PS5. Looking at the list, the only real exclusives seem to be God of War Trilogy, God of War Sons of Sparta, Ghost of Yotei Legends, and Saros. Other than these four, I believe the rest are multi-platform or on Xbox and or Switch. Even some like 4Loop, Shinobi Ops, and Kena are on PS5 and PC. They spread misinformation like the orange turd on a daily basis.
Yeah, man. I mean, your first mistake was listening to tribalists.
Yes.
When it comes to gaming.
That's
a quick way to go crazy.
Says anyway, the Xbox may indeed be toast after Microsoft cleaned house and hired an AI expert management. Well, at least one of the best-selling games on the PS5 was an Xbox game, Forza Horizon 5. Why does that matter? I don't know why that matters.
That's some weird jingoism right back at the fucking jingoist. Alright.
Like, I don't care how much a game sells as long as it's sold enough to make the developers money so they'll make another great game. That's all I care about.
Exactly.
The only time there's irony is if PlayStation had like nothing to expect. You know what I mean? Like if there wasn't Wolverine on the horizon, and I'll even give them Marathon, and like Microsoft was the only one putting out games on their console, I could maybe see the irony there, but it's just not.
I don't think they've announced Wolverine for Horizon.
I'm just gonna say that.
God damn it! Like I just.
Regardless of what platform you have, there are great games to play, and maybe you should just fucking play them instead of worrying about the competition that you have no investment in. That's. I don't understand.
Right.
Unless you have an Ouya still.
I do.
Move on.
I have one.
Move on.
I mean, it's in a box somewhere. Right, you know. I think I played 3 games on it.
It should be right next to your It should be right next to your PSVR.
Well, you see, no, it's very small.
The rats?
It's very small. Like so, I wanted them to be entertained. I didn't want them to be bored. But like,
that's nice of you.
Yeah, you know. I don't know. I just don't care. Like I'm not out here like God. I hope this game fails because it's not on my box. Like what the fuck kind of mentality is that? Like how old are you? That's what I want to know.
Right. That's so weird to be rooting for stuff to fail. Like.
Or to argue about like where games are, like, and that goes for everybody. Like I can't stand any of you, like Nintendo fanboys. I can't stand PlayStation fanboys. I can't stand Xbox people. Like Xbox people are confusing to me because I'm like, what in the world do you have to brag about? Like,
Right. Right.
So for
The
me,
numbers
Ken,
here are-
you cut out a little bit when you were saying that, and so what I got was, I can't stand any of you. And I thought, damn, man, you could have told us that like 880 some episodes ago. Wasted a lot of fucking time.
I was playing the long game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently.
No, I'm just like,
20 years.
I don't understand these people. Like, I just will never understand it. Like, I see them argue for hours. I'm like, do you know how many quests you could have completed in your favorite RPG?
Right.
Like,
I hate to tell you this, Ken, but it's just as bad in professional wrestling, and one of those companies is on trial for sex trafficking right now.
well, I mean,
Man.
you know what?
But the jingoist fanboys are just as bad in that
is that
as
what,
anything. It's called social media.
Is that what Vince McMahon was speeding away from?
I saw that today.
Not see that video.
That eating video.
There's a lot of shit he should probably be speeding away from.
That's true.
His shitty ass hair dye job being one of the things.
Oh man, the hair dye job is nothing compared to that tiny little fucking mustache.
The Walt
Did you not-
Disney.
Oh yeah, that's actually a great way to put it. The Walt Disney.
the steroid Walt Disney.
I mean, it's accurate. I don't know.
I made this.
I will just never understand
I
fanboys.
can't. Now I want a terrible like Disney World equivalent, but Vince McMahon has made it, so it's all the Disney statues are just replaced with Vince McMahon, and the whole fucking park is falling apart.
I think you broke him.
Yeah. Oh, Vince McMahon.
Oh, I can't anymore. I miss a time when I didn't know as much shit about video games as not the games themselves, but the fucking people behind them.
Yeah. Like I
just wish I knew
even
less
know all
about
that.
people.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was the number one story. It's like this person's gamer tag and AI responses and people tweeting at her like that she's gonna go in there and be like, nope, Halo's only on Xbox now. because Jack me off 24 on Twitter told me to do that.
Jack me off 24. That's probably a real person. That's I'm sure it's
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say the legendary Me-Off family.
Yeah. They've
Me-Off
boys.
clan.
Been with Xbox since 2001. I don't know what you're talking
I was
about.
named after my father.
Isn't that also crazy that Phil was, I'm going to use finger quotes for the word retired, on the 25th anniversary of Xbox?
Oh wow, it was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about
Kismet.
that.
What were you saying?
Kismet?
Yeah.
You don't know what Kismet is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Well, look it up, motherfucker.
He said Google that shit.
He just took an industrial vacuum and sucked all the energy out of the room.
Kismet
Look it up.
is a word derived from Turkish and Arabic meaning fate, destiny, or a preordained portion of life.
Okay.
It's commonly used to describe unexpected, positive, and seemingly destined events or meetings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard it in like romance movies. Oh my god, it's Kismet that we met on this plane.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
No, they were. That's what they were saying. What they were gonna do when they met up. Kiss, kiss.
Now Kith.
Kiss, Matt.
Now Kith.
Now Kith.
Now, Keith.
Oh man. I
This
don't know.
podcast has been shit. The
Yeah.
audio's fucked. I can't hear you. There's a delay
I
when
gotta tell you, pal. If folks are gonna tune out because of a shit podcast, they tuned out 880 some episodes ago.
This motherfucker been on since episode 1. He has no idea what the number is.
Not a clue. Could not tell you. It's one of the great pleasures of my life that I'm surprised every week. I'm on this podcast every week, and every week I'm like, oh man, that's a big number.
I've been on most of them.
If
That's
you put
crazy.
if you put a gun to my head right now, I could not tell you what number episode this is.
See
Not a
what,
chance.
if you want to get really scary, you take that number and you multiply it by, let's say, an hour and 45 minutes.
Nope.
And that's how
Not
much
doing
of
that.
your life.
Not doing that.
Not doing that.
We're not. Nope. Don't like that.
How many years of your life have you wasted on this show?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Christ.
a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Might be the only thing I've done more than play Overwatch. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, Christ.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Maybe I ought to write a LinkedIn post about it.
I should. I'm a fucking TED Talks.
This is what I learned from hosting a podcast for 880 some episodes.
20 years
It
this
fucking
year.
sucks.
20 years. Here's what I've learned. You don't have to spend a fucking dollar. You can buy a $12
They say-
headset from Radio Shack.
They say that it takes 10,000 hours to be a master at something, but that ain't true because we've been doing this forever and we still fucking suck.
let me disprove your theory. You've been doing this for 12,000 hours. You're still terrible. Congratulations. That is a skill.
And not only are you still terrible, you're worse now than you used to be.
Yeah, this show used to be
To wrap it
better.
around, to wrap it around to the beginning, this is why they started handing out participation trophies, so they would get the people to stop trying.
I think that should be the new tagline for this show is like, ZTGD Radio, one of the podcasts of all time.
ZTGD Radio, we used to be better.
Not good, but better.
Not good. Not good, but better.
I can see the artwork now. There's like a sticker that you would find on like prepackaged meat, and it would say the best before date.
It'll be what, like 1994?
And you're long past it.
Anyway,
Oh, man.
that's all
Remember
I got.
Gambus Khan?
I do. I miss that man. I haven't talked to him in like over a year. I'd like to know what he's doing. I'd like to know that he's doing okay.
Hey, Campus, do you want to come and kill some frogs?
Hell yeah, dude. Me and Gambus killing frogs in the backyard? Hell yeah, let's do that.
One of you round them up, the other person's the squasher.
Fucking A, man. Frog grinder machine. Full effect. Alright. That's it for this week. Next week we'll be talking about Resident Evil. That's exciting.
Whoop.
I'm happy for y'all.
I'd say, God, I hope it's good, but Capcom hasn't missed yet, so I have a feeling it's going to be very good. But we'll let you know next week. I see my Discord's once again jumping up to 7,000 milliseconds, so I think that's the sign. Anyway, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitches.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.